Hi babes, welcome to my Get to Know Me. I put it all on the notes app on my phone. Let's get into this video. So I mixed it up. So I put like some boring questions, some fun questions, some opinionated questions. So y'all can really get to know who I am. And yeah, we have our guest star. I haven't named her yet, but I'm just gonna call her B. But anyways, so my favorite color. My favorite color is pink. As you could tell, my whole entire room is 50 shades of pink, and I love white and like nudes and blacks to complement my pink. Opinion on moving out at a young age. I say do it, and I seen this topic trending on TikTok recently, and I say do it. I say y'all might see me leaning. Hold on. I say do it. I moved out first when I was 18. I moved out multiple times, but also I was grateful to be able to like move back home when I didn't want to live on my own anymore. I say do it because you learn yourself, and then I say kind of don't do it because like I don't know how to explain the lonely feeling. Like it's like a scary lonely. It's not like a lonely like you can't be alone by yourself. It's like a lonely like you feel like somebody's probably always trying to do some crazy. Because if you don't know, in this world, single women are targeted for crimes from men that want to hurt you for no reason just because you're a single woman. So it's like that's just the one worry that I had when I was young and I was out. But nothing happened to me. I'm glad, but I was thinking about it a lot. So that's what motivated me to come home and be like around my family. Um, my first apartment experience, I would say that you need to do your research fully. And I have a story time on my TikTok account about how I was scammed out of an apartment because I literally visited the apartment. I have photos, bank statements from the apartment, and my bank did an investigation, and the apartment like didn't exist. But I can't even get to that. That gotta be his own little video for real. But yeah, just do your research. I would say my experience was very good. Living with my roommates, that was okay. Um, it gave me a different view of life and experience of how everyone family don't teach the same morals as your family. So that's like my first apartment experience because my first apartment was roommate. Next question or like fact about me is my favorite movie or TV show. I love crime shows. Like I love crime shows, but lately a lot of the editing, like I love SVU, I love NCIS, CS, dang, CSI. I love all of them, but lately, like the new seasons after 2020 have been very trash. So, I'm stuck on watching my favorite TV show, Psych. Out in the end. Yeah, that's my favorite show. My age, I am 22 years old. I just turned 22. This correlates with the next one. I am a Libra, so that is my zodiac sign. It was asking, I don't know. Some of these are interesting. Relationship status. I am single and loving life. 22. Question is, am I a book lover? Yes, I'm a book lover. I'm like a lukewarm book lover. If you understand what I'm saying. Like the book has to be so great. Like I don't just read books to read books. No, the book got to be like the bombest of the bombest books and update every week because why not? And if I'm giving you this recommendation, that means the book is good. Now, sometimes I might recommend a book and I want y'all to read it before me, and like I want y'all opinions for real, because I want to know if it's just me or other people are not just reading books just to read it. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna give y'all the new books later. After I do all the questions, I'm gonna insert the books for you guys that we can read this week. I'm a graphic design artist. I've been doing graphic design for about years old. Cause at first I was a fashion designer, and then I didn't like when I stabbed myself in the finger with the sewing machine. My grandma had like this old sewing machine, like the giant one, and I stabbed my finger so bad, and I was like, yeah, I can't do it. And I was sewing my mom a shirt, and she had it on her Facebook. If y'all ever find those pictures of me sewing my mom's clothes together, yeah, don't post it because it's kind of cringe. But anyways, I hurt my finger, and that was like when I was 10 or 11. And then after that, I started making flippergrams and like those type of videos, and people love them. My channel blew up because I also started making like my other channel, which is gonna be linked down below. I started making like lyric videos from the graphics and stuff, and for some reason it blew out of the waters. And I didn't hop on the bandwagon, but that's what made me start my graphic career and becoming a graphic design artist. The next question says, opinion on cheating. I feel like since I've been through this before, and I also have story times on my TikTok, just leave. Like, no matter how much you love the person, just leave. It's better to just leave. Don't put up with the sorries and all this stuff, because I went through it, y'all. Coming from me, if you're watching, if you're a younger viewer, just leave. And I would say just leave, even if like that's the love of your life, like you feel like no, just leave the first time they cheat, because they're gonna either keep cheating on you, or they're gonna value you lesser and lesser every time you let them keep coming back. So my key opinion on it is just to leave. But yeah, I have a college degree in business. I am a small business owner. I have the link down in the description below. I started out on Etsy shop. I started my business because I graduated in 2024. So I did my business for Etsy. I started it in 2022, but that's like, I didn't really post much listings. I had made like one sale, but then I took a break so I could like zone in on college, finished college, got my degree, moved on. And now I started my Etsy shop, which was started like 3 months ago. And I'm not gonna lie, I got 17 sales, which to me that seems like a lot, because first of all, that's a lot. It's a lot. No matter, I'm not even gonna explain it. It's a lot to me. But yeah, it was a lot. But I'm still working on how to like market, and which I was never good at that. And I think I failed at marketing class, but it's okay. I still got my degree, and I didn't fail. A C is not failing. C's get degrees. Yeah, college really taught me, like, all my life I was an honor roll student, honor roll student all my life. But when I went to college, I might tell you, I started getting C's. At first, I was in my freshman year, I was crying to my mama. But then like time went on, and I was like, why am I crying like this? Like C's, and then that's where I learned C's get degrees. One of my professors, I was crying to her about the test thing, and she was like, C's get degrees, and I was looking at her like, ugh, I don't want this paper to be a C. But anyways, yeah, so I went to college in Florida. I'm a little sick, y'all. I'm literally sick. But next question is, how do I feel about dating older guys? And I seen this question on somebody's thread, and I was thinking, because I need to bring this to light, and this is a get to know me, so y'all need to understand that I don't have a problem with younger girls dating older, or as me as a younger person looking at older. But I feel like when people use the excuse that, oh, he got a house, car, like he got the basic necessities and he's 40 years old, and you're comparing it to a 22-year-old, it's not a good take on why you should date a guy that's older, because there is a lot of 20-year-olds that you can date out here with a car and a house and financial stability. That shouldn't be the only thing that you're looking for, which is good if they're looking for it. But a lot of older men are just like the younger ones. Like, some of them are still stuck in their ways, and if you find the wrong one, you're gonna be stuck in a abusive, emotional, verbal abusive relationship. And the verbal abusive relationship, which is the most sensitive topic, is because nobody's gonna know that it's happening to you, because there's no proof. Like, it's something that you're internalizing, so they're gonna be like, you're lying. Or if the person is like a person in power, which a lot of older men are people in power, a lot of them are, that the women that go after them, and they can hide stuff. That's what the only thing is, I don't want to date a man with too much power. Like, I wouldn't want to date a police officer, like, at all. Like, I don't care how old he is, I don't want to date a police officer. And an example is a TV show I just finished watching. I forgot what it's called. If I find the name, I'll put it on the screen. Basically, she was dating a police officer, and then like she didn't want him no more. So then, but she's living in a small town. She's a black lady, which I'm black. So if I'm watching movies like this, I'm stirring away. And he was a white man, and he basically murdered her and like covered up the murder. Like, the whole department knew he was covering up the murder, and they like, it's like they were his friends and they were on his side the whole time. It's like, dang. But they were acting like they were her friends when they were in a relationship. So I wouldn't want men in power to be leaders. But I want men that is a leader, but just not with too much power, or the ones that are like overly cocky about their like power. Because I feel like that can happen to a lot of us. And it's just not just men and women type of. This is not that type of date, but it's really who your partner is. I feel like, yeah, you just really gotta look for the partner. You can't just go by based off the age. You literally gotta go by based off the morals. Like, there's literally some men that still live in their mama house and they're like 50 years old. Like, age ain't got nothing. The light bulb never clicked on for them, and you think just because they're older, they're wiser. Nope. No, they're not. And I had to learn that the hard way, that older people are not wiser. They're just older. Some of them, half of them, are just older. I was born and raised in Florida. We don't live in Florida anymore because my mom had bought some land a few hours away, so we live somewhere else. I love to micro travel. The majorest state that I've ever been to is Washington, D.C., but I want to go to like New York, California. Like, I want to go to the big major cities and states, but micro traveled in Florida, city to city, because it's fun. Like, Florida is so fun, and also I don't like being cold. The state we in right now, it'd be like negative 20 degrees, and I hate it. It'd be so cold. Like, right now, I got all this on and I got my heater running. It's like, I think it's like 44 degrees, but I'm not gonna look because I don't want to get distracted. But I think it's like 44 degrees, and it's not the same Florida 44 degrees. This is like, I don't know, because I've never been nowhere else 44 degrees. But yeah, this state is, yeah. The degrees weather don't compare to it don't compare to Florida. Like, Florida felt, even on the cold days in Florida, here is colder, and I be getting so sick. Like, right now I'm sick because it's so cold, and I be walking out the house after my heater be turned on. So I be getting sick. I've been sick since I got here, and I got here after college, which 6 months ago I got here. So my family been living here for while I was in college. They haven't moved here, but I've been here for like 6 months, and I be getting sick, like sick. So, but luckily I be motivating myself to get out of bed with these YouTube videos. So I don't wanna like keep the sickness in, you know. I wanna let it out. My next question or like fact is that I love editing videos and photos, and recently, my Pinterest blew out of the waters. Like, y'all, I do not know what I did. Like, I literally started posting like all my Procreate designs and background art I made, and y'all love it. Y'all love it so much. I got 200. I'll put it on the screen, but I got like 247,000 a month. 1,000 views a month. Like, y'all be liking it, and then I love getting the notifications. Let me see if my iPad have the notifications on today. Yes, look. Wait, I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna just put it on the screen. I'm putting a screenshot on the screen, but like, all these notifications from Pinterest. Yes, I love it. It makes me so excited, like, that other people love my my artwork. And at first I didn't think that people would like it, but stop standing in your own way. That's really what I have to tell myself, because I was standing in my own way for a long time. And it's like, I went viral once before on YouTube, and I didn't believe that I could do it again, so I gave up. And then I went viral on Pinterest. Like, baby, you can go viral on anything. You just need to stop standing in your way, like, for real. But anyways, the next question is, so we don't get sidetracked, why I don't think wait. Dang, I don't know how I type relationships work in this generation. Well, I see like this controversy like topic everywhere, and I feel like it's because the roles are starting to be blurred. Like, men are starting to be more feminine, and there's nothing wrong with being feminine, but being more feminine than your lady, like, please. You cannot lead the relationship and expect him to do stuff. Like, you are literally babying him. Like, I just seen a conversation on TikTok which y'all can see my video, I just posted about it, because it's like, she was basically, and I love commenting on TikTok, because I'll write an essay down on TikTok, and I love essays too, but especially when I'm trying to get my point across. But anyways, so she was basically saying how men let the woman talk for them, like at the doctor's appointment, at the restaurant, basically anywhere in the world. The man can't talk for himself, and I feel like those are like men that are like weak. Like why? What? Like it's not like, I know it's like an initiative, like where the woman talks, but for every time women wonder why, like when they have kids with them, that the dad doesn't know the kid's school, the kid birthday, the kid age. First of all, he don't know his own birthday, age, or health status because you talk for him. Child, you literally, the red flags be right there in the beginning. Like you treated him like you the mama. Like you literally, I feel like that's why relationships don't work. A lot of women start to treat the man like they're the child. Like that man is not a child. And I feel like the roles were just reversed. And a lot of women want to re-reverse it, but like we too far gone now. But yes. My travel wish list is to go to New York. That's my main thing. Bahamas, and we going to Princess Kate soon. So that's gonna be my dream. It looks really pretty there. It's a part of like the carnival trip thing. But yeah, that's a surprise video coming soon. But those are the three main places that I have on my mind. I don't know where else would I want to go. Like I want to go to Dubai, but I be hearing things about it, so I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, comment down below any places y'all like to go that y'all been and y'all. Oh, I want to go to Aspen. That seems fun. I might go for my birthday because yeah. Am I an introvert or extrovert? I am neither. I am actually a ambivert. That's like when you have both characteristics. So I am outgoing, and then sometimes I say to myself, it really depends on who I'm comfortable with. Especially once I peek the scene. If I'm not comfortable with your vibe, like you gonna feel me, and I don't hold nothing back. Like I'm literally looking at you with disgust, and I need to work on that because that's probably why I don't have many friends. But I don't really care why because I don't want to be friends with people that disgust me. Like if your vibe is disgusting me, I don't care what you think about me. So I'm not even gonna explain that. My dream car is a Jeep. At first, when I first graduated, I wanted a Jeep wagon. Dang, a Jeep wagon. Wait, am I saying it right? A Jeep Wrangler. A Wrangler. Bruh, okay. This video is about to be over. I'm about to pass out because I'm getting lightheaded from this sickness. But anyways, it's like a Jeep. Any Jeep is my dream car. But I found out that Mercedes have Jeeps, so I'm like, oh, I want a Mercedes Jeep. I want it. Like I'm not a car girl, so I don't know like the car, but I know the style. It's so pretty, and that's what makes it a dream car. The last question is, what's my college experience? I don't know if I meant to ask like what it was, my college experience, or if I'm giving you guys advice. But I'm gonna just do both real quick. So I would say college is a 10 out of 10. I do recommend. It also helps you learn yourself and find yourself. I do see that there's a girl trending right now because she's talking about how she don't be friends with people that go to college because that all they want to do is get passed around, drink every day, you know, smoke, do all, like she was literally listing like all the bad things that people do in college. But she also don't realize that people can do those bad things and still get up and go to class. When I tell y'all, my last year of college, which was last year, in 2023 was my last year of college, and then I graduated in 2024. And when I tell y'all, child, I was partying whenever I could. Any party I can get in, I was partying. Guess what? No matter how much partying, how messed up I was, I still got up at 7 a.m. to go to that math class. I don't care. I didn't care about nothing else. I know I dragged my behind out that. Bruh, I don't know if it's I have some TikTok videos on it. But I dragged myself out of the bed, and like I didn't just sit there and like, and she was basically saying how we don't work for ourselves and get money from our parents and stuff, which I did get money from my parents, so I can't knock her there, but like I did work also. Like I literally was a teacher, which helped me with my networking. So I don't know, like college is a good experience, and the fact that she said she stayed home and she can't relate, but it's like you can't relate because you didn't move out of your hometown. Like I'm gonna say I dislike people with like a closed mind because my family, like parts of my family is the same way. Like I have an uncle, he literally was like telling me, like I remember when I had colorful hair and he used to tell me like, oh, no man gonna want you because your hair is colorful. Mind y'all guys, I'm a teenager with colorful hair. Like I'm supposed to be wearing colorful hair as a teenager. Like I'm exploring options. But I know that in this real world, when I go to the business action, that I'm not, because obviously society don't like when black women wear color hair. And in order to get up, you gotta uniform yourself, which I understand that, but you don't have to tear me down. Like I feel like college and like when people talk about it, they try to tear others down because they didn't get the experience. But it's like I had no money and I still experienced college, so it's like it can happen, but it's just like their mind is so small that they're not realizing that they not realizing, well, they could be realizing that they're trying to downplay somebody's experience with something, because how you gonna tell somebody that they getting passed around and that she can't party? The reason you can't party every day is because you don't know how to balance your life. That's up to you. That's your life. Like I remember before I went to college, which I took a year off, I was still partying and stuff and going to work and paying rent. Like I was literally balancing my life. If you don't know how to balance your life, you can't blame that on other people and try to downplay their life and then start throwing bad things on top of your life. Like that, no. You are a loser weirdo for that, and she is definitely a loser weirdo for that. And like she tried to back up herself and say that she didn't say none of that stuff. And it's like, girl, you know, digital footprint do not go away. People screen record everything. People save things. Like it's literally in video form. But yeah, y'all. Apple keep charging me. I don't want to get too deep into that topic because that girl kind of like she hit me because I'm like, what does she do? Because like, dang, I was applying for grants, and also I was literally the vice. I'm not. Well, yeah, I was the vice president first, and then I became the president of the SGA's event coordination. Like I was in clubs, I was in school, honor program. I was doing all this stuff, and I was still doing all this stuff. So for her to say that, it literally hit a nerve for me because I was like, and I'm a first gen. I don't know. It just didn't make sense. So college experience was very like good. I didn't like the roommate. The college roommate. I do have a college roommate story I need to tell y'all. That's probably gonna be like a next video or something. But yeah. Yeah, the college roommate story gonna have to come later. Cause I literally gotta go sit through and look through all those videos and footage I have. Because when I tell y'all, woo, so much drama happened in college, but at the same time you get to know yourself and better yourself. So yeah. That is all 22 get to know me questions and facts from me. So thanks guys for tuning in to I'll be back. Guys, so this is the book that I don't know if y'all gonna be able to find this book anywhere, but it's Deadbeat Dads and National Child Support Scandal. I'm gonna tell y'all that I might even read this book on camera. Like this book is so good. I only read the first like what is called like the first study, because this book, y'all, it is like so tea, and it's so like logic based. Like it's so it makes you understand a lot. But yeah, this is this week's book. This book is an old book that I have, but I never read it. So yeah, 'cause I just collect books and then end up reading them later on. But yeah,